So now that I've looked like really who a data engineer is and what they really do, we are going to look at more of like the data engineering life cycle, not necessarily as a set of tools that the data engineers deal with, but what are the things that don't change for data engineers. So we have the life cycle of the data engineering. So majorly data engineers, they maintain that life cycle. So one might ask, isn't there a difference between the data engineering life cycle and also the data life cycle? So the data life cycle looks at the whole life of the data within the organization. But then the data engineering looks at only this cycle at the data engineering level. So we have data engineering and then we serve it. The role of the data engineer is to make sure that the data is available for people who need it. Those are the data scientists, machine learning engineers, and then also the machine learning engineers, and then also the data scientists. So the data engineering life cycle, it has the generation stage, the ingestion stage, the transformation stage, and then also the serving stage. You generate the data or get it from a data source, then you ingest it, you put it aside, you ingest it, then you transform it according to business rules. After transforming it according to business rules, then you can serve it. So, but there are foundations for that to happen. You need to be, as you're doing that, you need to be really conversant with security rules. You need to be conversant with data management. You need to be conversant with DevOps. You need to be conversant with data ops. And you also need to be conversant with data architecture, how the data is moving within the organization. So those are the foundation of the data engineering. Then we're going to look at, so if you look at the data generation part, the data engineers, they don't really own the source systems. The source systems are majorly owned by, let's say, the software engineers and the application engineers. So there should be communication on how much data is moving, the volume of data, its velocity, its variety, and also its frequency. The volume, how big, the frequency, how many times is the data going to move, is how many times is the data going to be generated within a day, how variant is the data going to be, and also what is the speed of the data that we're going to consume. All these affect the business in a certain way. For example, in environments whereby the velocity of the data is very, very important, we look at business environments like financial services, whereby they're trading commodities. So a split second is very, very important within this environment. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to work on another video explaining how the data engineers must evaluate a data source, how they really evaluate the data source. Thanks for watching.